Chapter 1 of the 40th Door. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The 40th Door by Mary Hastings Bradley. Chapter 1 A Rash Promise. He didn't want to go. He loathed the very thought of it. Every flinching nerve in him protested. A masked ball. A masked ball at a Cairo hotel. Grimacing through peepholes. Self-conscious advances. Flirtations ending in giggles. Tourists as nuns. Tourists as Turks. Tourists as God knows what, all preening and peacocking. Unhappily, he gazed upon the girl who was proposing this horror as a bright delight. She was a very engaging girl. That was the mischief of it. She stood smiling there in the bright Egyptian sunshine, gay confidence in her gray eyes. He hated to shatter that confidence. And he had done little enough for her during her stay in Cairo. One tea at the Gezira Palace Hotel, one trip to the Sultan al-Hassan Mosque, one excursion through the bazaars, not exactly an orgy of entertainment for a girl from home. He had evaded climbing the pyramids and fled from the ostrich farm. He had withheld from inviting her to the camp on the edge of the Libyan desert where he was excavating, although her party had shown unmistakable signs of a willingness to be diverted from the beaten path of its travel. And he was not calling on her now. He had come to Cairo for supplies, and she had encountered him by chance on a corner of the crowded Mograby, and there promptly she had invited him to tonight's ball. "But it's out of my line, you know, Jinny," he was protesting. "I'm so fearfully out of dancing." "More reason to come, Jack. You need a change from digging up ruins all the time. It must be frightfully lonely out there in the desert. I can't think how you stand it." Jack Ryder smiled. There was no mortal use in explaining to Jinny Jeffries that his life on the desert was the only life in the world, that his ruins held more thrills than all the fevers of her tourist crowds, and that he would rather gaze upon the mummied effigy of any lady of the dynasty of Amenhotep than upon the freshest and fairest of the damsels of the present day. It would only tax Jinny's credulity and hurt her feelings. And he liked Jinny, though not as much as he liked Queen Hatasu or the little nameless creature he had dug out of a king's anteroom. Jinny was an interfering modern. She was the incarnation of impossible demands. But of course there was no real reason why he should not stop over and go to the dance. 10 minutes later, when she had extracted his promise and abandoned him to the costumers, he was scourging his weakness. He had known better. Very well, then, let him...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?